what do I have for you today? That's right, a nice pair of white mittens, gloves. No, it's Anscochrome T100 film. Now, why am I showing this? Why? Because, look, it's 1960s. When was the last time you ever seen an unused roll of film from the 1960s? I just love this. To me, this is amazing. This is actually fantastic. This is kind of like, not winning the lotto, but it's kind of like, like Aladdin's cave of like, wow, this is amazing, and I think it is amazing. Interestingly enough, it's actually printed, well, the packaging is printed in the USA. That's interesting, I think. Well, at least interesting in the sense that in the 1960s things weren't outsourced quite as much. And I say that because Gaff Film, which is who makes this, there it is, Gaff. I presume it's pronounced Gaff. I'm not sure how else you would pronounce that. There was less outsourcing, I think, which was interesting. Anyway, so what we're going to do today, without me rambling on here, is we're going to open this together. I say open it, but I mean it's already open, obviously. But I noticed when I saw this, I started to look at it, and I thought, wow, it's like a little, what would you say, paper bag or something, and a little piece of paper in there. And I thought, well, others might like to see this. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to open it. Nothing special. There we go. Is that it? That's it. Everything's out of there. Put that in a nice place. That looks nice. Right, so what have we got? Well, we have got a kind of bag and a lovely metal cylinder, or tube, cylinder, container. Love these. We'll have a look in there in a minute. We have, what is this? Is this just a bag? Okay, so it's a bag, pop your film in there, and well, I guess this piece just hangs on it. You put a stamp on it. American people, that's there. The post office in the time, in the 60s, obviously being the GPO. To Colour Center Limited. I don't know that one anyway. So obviously it's a film development company, and there you go. So I just think it's a bit odd that this is just one long thing. It's not attached to that. Anyway, there we go. There's that part. And what have we got here? Okay, so that. Okay, so it's slide film for indoor lighting, i.e. tungsten lighting, which is interesting enough the lighting I'm actually using, which is why you might notice the colour balance flicking around annoyingly. Anyway, let's have a look at this. Oh look, it even gives you a little tutorial on how to do some lighting. This is great, by the way. I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry, I just think this is great. I love all the ephemera. How to use Anscochrome T100 indoors. I mean, actually, in all honesty, you don't really get much instructions of modern things in general. At least in my experience. Could be wrong. Anyway, there we go. My exposure guide, common in old film and things like that. I don't know about modern film because I haven't bought a new roll of film in a million years. So let's leave that there. And now, I'm hoping, I'm sure we're all hoping and expecting here. But so the film inside this should actually have. I mean, it's not going to be like a plain roll. It's going to have some nice branding on it. There we go. And so obviously metal tube. Why do I say that? It's not like modern ones aren't metal. And there we go. Interesting little notch out of the film there. And we have it. Ansco T100 film. 12 exposure. I never actually clocked that on the thing. But yes, it is 12 exposure. That's kind of odd. Anyway, I'd like to keep this, but you know, guy can't keep every damn thing he hoards, or hoard everything he has, or collect things to. Never mind. Anyway, there you go. Ansco film, 1960s. Wow.